Hi everyone, welcome to the Android Ken channel. As you have already seen in the title, this video is all about this device here. That is the Camon 18 Premier from Tecno, but we are talking about the Camon 18 series basically because we've previously unboxed this device on my right. That is the Camon 18. Now we have the Premier. As you can see from the packaging, it's pretty much the same thing. We just have the Premier tag added there. Nothing strange here. Same thing. And of course, as the boxes do indicate, obviously there's a reason this is the Premier and this is the standard variant. Please ignore the noise, external noise. There are children playing outside. That comes in the specifications. This one has a headlining 64 megapixel sensor that also incorporates a stabilized gimbal, all those kinds of things. This one has double the memory, double the storage, that is to say 256 GB of onboard storage, 8 GB of RAM, and we do get a Helio G96 chipset on the Premier. Here we got the Helio G88, and obviously we're also getting 120 Hertz refresh rate on this device, so all things do align. The biggest difference, and what will be of concern to most of you, is the pricing. This one is the most basic version of the Tecno Camon 18 devices that's available, and it's going for just 22,200 shillings, so 22k for this. This one, on the other hand, is going for 40,000 shillings. Okay, the marked price is 39,099 shillings, so that's 40,000 shillings. 40k, 22k. So let's go ahead and see what you are getting for your extra 18,000 shillings, almost double. So here we go. Here is our device in all its glory. And we do get again the same specifications I've just shared with you. They are listed here, and at the back, yes, and it does feel solid. Like, this device feels very good to hold in the hand. I'm coming back to it in a few. Let's see what else you're getting in the box. There's this, and your 13-month warranty sticker, and we're also getting a clear case here. There's of course your charging brick. This is what gets you the 33-watt fast charging when you combine it with the cable that you're getting here. So here is your cable for data transfer and charging, and obviously Tecno is gracious enough to include a pair of basic earphones that do go inside the 3.5mm headphone jack. So good to know that they are still keeping at it and doing this. Let's keep all of these away and come back to the show, the headliner of the show. So this device here, the Tecno Camon 18 Premier. Here is our device in all its glory. It feels compact. It feels nice. I'm running out of all those things to say about it, but yeah. And if this nice silent glow, is this going to be a magnet? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. And the color here is, this is called dusk gray. Dusk gray. It has labeling here for the 60x zoom you should be able to achieve, and of course there you have your quad flash. Here are your 3 sensors. One thing to note about this device, if you're watching this video before watching our unboxing of the 0X Pro, this is basically almost the same device in terms of specs and all those things. You'll find lots of similarities between this device and what Infinix has to offer on the other side. With Phantom now becoming its own sub-brand, this is almost the pinnacle of what Tecno has to offer. This is the best they have to offer under their name. Not much else to say, so you can see standard stuff here. Bottom firing speakers, USB Type-C port, a mic, 3.5mm headphone jack. Here is your SIM tray, and also that's where you should be able to slot in your micro SD card. On the side here we have a nice feel power button, and of course we have volume up, volume down. So let's power this device and see how this beautiful hardware gets to be integrated with the software. So, as is the case with the Infinix Note 11 Pro, whose unboxing is up on the page, you can check. This device, the Tecno Camon 18 Premier, offers us a first and best look at what's new in Tecno's world. That is to say, a new version of iOS that gives us a glimpse of what they plan to do with Android 12 when it arrives in a few months. So this is iOS version 8. This is our first interaction with iOS version 8 as Android Kenya, and it's still, as you can see, it's still based on Android 11, even though Android 12 is in the pipeline. At least as far as Tecno goes, there's already Android 12 out there on other devices. So let's see how they've done it. And of course we are going to meet Ella here again. Ella is Tecno's own voice assistant. That looks nice, nothing strange really, but yeah. And yeah, it looks like they didn't go ham on a lot of the apps. And here again we go with smart panel, which you can find across Tecno Infinix devices. Yeah, that's the smart panel. And on this other side we have the zero screen carried over from XOS. Okay, and here's the thing I liked about when reviewing the standard variant of the Camon 18. So the Camon 18 itself, it was still based on version 7.6 of iOS, but look at this was still there. You got a feel of Android 12 in Android 11, and they are keeping that here. And when you go there, you can see that when you swipe from this other side, you get your notification drop down. When you swipe from the right, you get your quick settings, notification drop down, notification shade. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at the camera. So there you go, this is the camera on the Tecno Camon 18 Premier. You have your super night mode there, and this does have the super moon feature that we have seen on the Infinix Zero X Pro. Head over to androidkenya.com and read that review. We did take some nice shots over there. I'll be exploring this soon, and I'll be sharing my findings on androidkenya.com. As you can see, with the lack of your usual navigation buttons down here, we'll have to find them in the settings to enable them. Now you have to use gestures, like that's how you access the recent apps menu, and when you're going home, you'll just have to swipe home. See, nothing out of the ordinary here. There, I am home. Let's go to the settings and see the refresh rate in the display section. So display screen refresh rate by default, like we have seen with the Note 11 Pro, this is set to auto switch. You can choose to go all the way to 120. So by default it stays at the highest refresh rate possible. That comes with its own downsides. It will use up a lot more juice, but you can use up this thing real fast with 30W fast charging. Hold for a minute while I bring up the Camon 18 to pit it against the Premier. So this is the Camon 18. As you can see, it's a little bigger. Not sure if the camera does this shot justice, but this is Camon 18 and this Camon 18 Premier. The Camon 18 is a little bit bigger, but they both look just as crisp and nice and all those things. And then if you have to come to the back, this I've seen the color option is called dusk gray. From the back, as you can see, there we go. This has all the smudges that it can attract, at least from my usage. This is very nice and clean and takes a toned down approach and all those kinds of things. These are your devices from Tecno, at least as we wrap up 2021. This is the Camon 18, this is the Camon 18 Premier. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about these devices, you can drop them in the comments. Otherwise, please check back on the blog for more content on these devices and a review. See you next time.